Great relationships are built on trust, communication, and understanding, but sometimes things get complicated. Ever struggled with miscommunication or feeling disconnected? Let's fix that. Today, we'll explore simple habits that can transform your relationships. Want deeper connections and fewer misunderstandings? Whether it's love, friendships, or family, these tips will help. If you're ready for better relationships, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and comment. What's one relationship skill you want to improve? Picture this. You come home from a long day at work, and the last thing you want to deal with is a mountain of dirty dishes, piles of laundry, or a cluttered living room. Yet, household chores are an inevitable part of daily life. When not managed well, they can lead to stress, frustration, and even conflict within the home. The good news is that there's a way to share these responsibilities fairly, ensuring that everyone in the household feels valued and less overwhelmed. Are you ready for a change? Before diving into how to divide household chores fairly, let's see where you stand. Answer these questions honestly. Do you believe certain household tasks are inherently men's work or women's work? Are you comfortable stepping outside traditional gender roles in your home? How open are you to negotiating responsibilities with your partner? Can you embrace flexibility and change in your household routines? Do you think your current system of dividing chores is truly fair? Keep your answers in mind as we explore the secrets to a balanced and harmonious home. At the end of this bookshot, you'll find some insights that can help you understand your perspective better. Understanding the problem. Household chores have long been a source of contention. Traditionally, women have shouldered the bulk of domestic responsibilities, even when working full-time jobs. This imbalance can create feelings of resentment and burnout. According to a study by the American Sociological Association, women still perform a disproportionate share of housework compared to men. This disparity isn't just unfair, it's unsustainable. The key to addressing this issue lies in open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to redefine traditional roles. It's not about who does more. It's about creating a system that works for everyone involved. Communication, the foundation of fairness. One of the most crucial steps in dividing household chores fairly is establishing open lines of communication. Without honest dialogue, assumptions and misunderstandings can quickly arise. Consider the experience of Zara and Dante, a couple who struggled with chore distribution. Zara felt overwhelmed managing the household tasks on top of her full-time job, while Dante believed he was contributing equally by handling yard work and repairs. It wasn't until they sat down and discussed their individual contributions that they realized the imbalance. Here's what you can do to improve communication in your household. Set aside time for a chore discussion. Schedule a specific time to talk about household responsibilities, ensuring that both partners are calm and focused. Express feelings openly. Share how the current division of chores makes you feel, using I statements to avoid sounding accusatory. Listen actively. Pay attention to your partner's perspective and validate their feelings. Be specific. Clearly outline which tasks need to be done and how often, avoiding vague generalizations. Negotiation, finding common ground. Once the lines of communication are open, the next step is negotiation. This involves discussing and agreeing on a fair distribution of tasks. Negotiation isn't about winning or losing. It's about finding a balance that works for everyone. Selena and Kai found themselves constantly bickering over chores until they decided to list all household tasks and divide them based on preference and availability. Selena enjoyed cooking, while Kai preferred handling the laundry. By focusing on their strengths and preferences, they created a more harmonious system. Here are some tips for effective negotiation. Identify all tasks. List every household chore, from daily duties like cooking and cleaning to less frequent tasks like lawn care and bill paying. Assess strengths and preferences. Discuss which tasks each person prefers or is particularly good at. Consider time constraints. Take into account each person's work schedule and other commitments. Be flexible. Be willing to adjust responsibilities as needed, understanding that life circumstances can change. Flexibility, adapting to change. Life is dynamic, and so are household responsibilities. What works today might not be feasible tomorrow. Flexibility is key to maintaining a fair division of chores. For instance, when Lila started a new job with longer hours, she and her partner Ezra had to reassess their chore distribution. They agreed to reallocate some of Lila's tasks to Ezra temporarily, ensuring that Lila didn't feel overwhelmed. This flexibility helped them maintain balance and reduce stress. To cultivate flexibility in your household, regularly review your system. Set a time every few months to reassess the division of chores and make adjustments as needed. Be open to temporary changes. Understand that there will be times when one person may need to take on more due to work or personal reasons. Communicate changes promptly. Inform your partner of any significant changes in your schedule or commitments that may affect your ability to perform certain tasks. The role of empathy. Empathy plays a crucial role in dividing household chores fairly. Understanding and appreciating your partner's efforts can go a long way in fostering a cooperative environment. Consider Finn and Elena, who struggled with household chores after the birth of their first child. Elena felt overwhelmed by childcare and housework, while Finn felt pressure to provide financially. By empathizing with each other's challenges, they found ways to support each other better. Finn took on more household tasks during his paternity leave, giving Elena much-needed relief. Here's how to practice empathy in your household. Put yourself in your partner's shoes. Try to understand their workload and stress levels. Express appreciation. Regularly acknowledge and thank your partner for their contributions. Offer support. Be proactive in offering help when you see your partner struggling. Practical strategies for fair division. Implementing a fair division of household chores requires practical strategies that can be tailored to your unique situation. Here are some methods that have proven effective for many couples. Chore charts. Creating a visual representation of tasks can help clarify responsibilities and ensure accountability. This method worked wonders for Astrid and Luca, who used a whiteboard in their kitchen to track daily and weekly chores. Time blocking. Allocating specific times for chores can prevent them from piling up. For instance, dedicating Saturday mornings to cleaning can make the task less daunting. Task rotation. Rotating tasks periodically can prevent monotony and ensure that no one is stuck with the same chores indefinitely. Professional help. Sometimes outsourcing certain tasks to professionals, like hiring a cleaner, can alleviate stress and free up time for more enjoyable activities. Insights from experts. Several experts in self-development and psychology offer valuable insights into managing household chores effectively. David Allen, author of Getting Things Done, emphasizes the importance of organization and clear task management. Applying his principles can help create a more efficient household routine. Jutta Erhardt, in her book Gute Mädchen kommen in den Himmel, böse überall hin, highlights the need for assertiveness and setting boundaries. In the context of household chores, this means confidently discussing and renegotiating responsibilities when necessary. Caroline Criado Perez's Invisible Women sheds light on the often overlooked contributions of women in the household. Her research underscores the importance of recognizing and valuing all forms of domestic labor, leading to a more equitable division of chores. Real-life stories, relatable experiences. Personal experiences can provide relatable insights and inspire change. Here are a few stories that illustrate the journey towards a fair division of household chores. Isla and Nico. Isla, a nurse, often worked late shifts, leaving little time for household chores. Nico, a freelance graphic designer, had more flexible hours. They agreed that Nico would handle most of the daily tasks, while Isla contributed on her days off. This arrangement reduced Isla's stress and allowed Nico to feel more involved in the household. Matteo and Luna. After their second child was born, Matteo and Luna realized their chore system needed an overhaul. They decided to hire a part-time nanny and cleaner, freeing up time for family activities. This decision not only balanced their workload but also improved their quality of life. Theo and Amara. Theo, an entrepreneur, and Amara, a school teacher, found their chore distribution skewed heavily towards Amara, causing friction. They decided to schedule a weekly meeting to review and adjust to their responsibilities, ensuring that both felt the division was fair and manageable. Key takeaways from influential books. The principles from Getting Things Done can be applied to household chores by creating a structured and organized approach. Listing tasks, prioritizing them, and setting clear deadlines can make chores more manageable. From Gut Mädchen kommen in den Himmel, böse überall hin, we learn the importance of assertiveness. Don't be afraid to speak up about chore distribution and renegotiate responsibilities to ensure fairness. Invisible Women teaches us to recognize and value the often invisible labor performed by women. Acknowledging these contributions is a step towards a more equitable division of chores. Additional strategies for fairness. Here are some more strategies to consider for dividing chores fairly. Mindfulness and presence. Being present and mindful while performing chores can transform mundane tasks into acts of service and love. It can help reduce resentment and foster a sense of accomplishment and partnership. Chore swaps. Sometimes, swapping chores with your partner can provide a fresh perspective and appreciation for what the other person does. This practice can help both partners understand the effort involved in different tasks. Technology and tools. Utilize technology to streamline household tasks. Apps for task management, grocery shopping, and even automated cleaning tools can significantly reduce the burden of chores. Engaging facts and provocative questions. Did you know that couples who share household chores report higher levels of relationship satisfaction? According to a survey by the Pew Research Center, sharing household responsibilities is the third most important factor in a successful marriage, following faithfulness and a happy sexual relationship. Now consider these questions. What underlying beliefs might be influencing how you and your partner divide household chores? How would your relationship change if you could remove the stress and resentment often caused by unfair chore distribution? Are you willing to let go of traditional roles to create a more balanced partnership? Quotes to inspire change. Sometimes a powerful quote can provide the motivation needed to make a change. Here are a few to ponder. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. Teamwork makes the dream work. John C. Maxwell. Equity, dignity, happiness, sustainability. These are all fundamental to our lives but absent in the GDP. Helen Clark. These quotes remind us that cooperation, service, and equity are essential to a happy and harmonious home. The long-term benefits of fair chore division. Beyond reducing daily stress and resentment, fair chore division can have significant long-term benefits for your relationship and family life. Studies have shown that couples who share household responsibilities tend to have stronger, more resilient relationships. This is because fair chore distribution fosters a sense of teamwork and partnership, which are crucial for long-term happiness. When chores are divided fairly, both partners feel appreciated and respected. This mutual respect can enhance emotional intimacy and trust, making the relationship more fulfilling. Moreover, children who grow up in households where chores are shared equally are more likely to adopt similar practices in their future relationships, promoting a cycle of fairness and cooperation. Imagine the positive ripple effects this can have on your family's well-being. By modeling equitable behavior, you're teaching your children the importance of fairness, respect, and cooperation. These are valuable life lessons that will serve them well in their own relationships and careers. Strategies for maintaining fairness. Over time, maintaining a fair division of chores requires ongoing effort and communication. Life circumstances change, and your chore distribution should adapt accordingly. Here are some strategies to help you maintain fairness over time. Regular check-ins. Schedule regular check-ins with your partner to discuss how the current system is working. This can be a monthly or quarterly conversation where you both have the opportunity to voice any concerns or suggest adjustments. Adaptability. Be willing to reassess and redistribute tasks as needed. For example, if one partner starts a new job with longer hours, it might be necessary to temporarily shift more responsibilities to the other partner. Open-mindedness. Stay open-minded and avoid rigid thinking. Just because a particular division of chores worked in the past doesn't mean it will always be the best approach. Be prepared to experiment with new strategies and solutions. Positive reinforcement. Regularly acknowledge and appreciate your partner's contributions. Positive reinforcement can go a long way in maintaining motivation and a positive attitude towards household tasks. The importance of self-care. While focusing on fair chore division, it's also crucial to prioritize self-care. Taking care of your own physical and mental well-being can make managing household responsibilities easier. Here are some self-care tips to consider. Schedule downtime. Make sure to schedule regular downtime for yourself. Whether it's reading a book, taking a walk, or practicing a hobby, taking time to relax and recharge is essential. Healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries to avoid burnout. It's okay to say no to additional tasks if you're feeling overwhelmed. Exercise and nutrition. Regular exercise and a balanced diet can boost your energy levels and overall well-being, making it easier to handle daily chores. Mindfulness practices. Incorporate mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing exercises into your routine to reduce stress and improve focus. Conclusion: embrace the journey. Dividing household chores fairly is essential for a harmonious home. It requires open communication, negotiation, flexibility, empathy, and practical strategies. By embracing these principles, you can create a system that works for everyone involved. Dividing household chores fairly is a journey that requires commitment, communication, and flexibility. By working together and supporting each other, you can create a harmonious home where everyone feels valued and respected. Remember, it's not about achieving perfection, but about finding a balance that makes everyone feel valued and less stressed. Start the conversation with your partner today and take the first step towards a more equitable and harmonious home. Reflecting on the questions at the beginning of the bookshot, if you believe in traditional gender roles, consider how these beliefs might affect your view of fairness in chore distribution. Comfort with stepping outside traditional roles can indicate a willingness to share responsibilities more equitably. Openness to negotiation suggests a collaborative approach to household management. Embracing flexibility shows an understanding that life changes, and so should chore responsibilities. Thinking your current system is fair may indicate either a balanced approach or a need for reassessment based on your partner's perspective. By understanding your stance, you can better navigate the journey towards a fairer division of household chores. Remember, the goal is to create a home environment where everyone feels respected, valued, and less stressed. By working together, you can achieve a balanced and fulfilling partnership that enhances your overall quality of life. Start the conversation with your partner today and take the first step towards a more equitable and harmonious home. The benefits are profound, from improved relationship satisfaction to a more supportive and nurturing family environment. Embrace the journey and enjoy the positive changes it brings to your life. We covered simple ways to strengthen relationships. Which tip stood out to you? Comment below. If you found this useful, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this with someone who needs it. For more insights on communication and connection, join our community. See you in the next video. Stronger connections start today. Don't miss out. More insights, more opportunities, absolutely free. Click the link below and take your next step today.